Check, check, testing, testing.
Push the like button.
Hello, everybody. Hold on. Oh, can you see me? Can you? Hello, everybody. Oh, boy. I'm alone. I'm alone here. There he is. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Dave Neal here. Comic, Bachelor Recap. The Dave Neal Show, even. We got it all. What is this elevator music we're listening to? Let's get in frame here. Let's look good here. We don't have unnatural filters. We just have boatloads of soft lighting. You want to age gracefully into your mid to late 30s? Boatloads of soft lighting right at you, not from overhead. That's where the Lord does his dirty work. You want to come right at him with the lighting. Hello, everyone. Nicole Marie's in the chat. I think you can see me now, right, guys? How about this elevator we're all stuck on? It'd be a fun way to do your recap stuck on an elevator. What if you recapped a whole episode on an elevator, called an elevator talk, and people just came in and out of the elevator not knowing what the heck you were doing? Catherine's in the house. Lori, where are my guys at? Any guys? Sarah? Of course. Good to see everyone. Sarai's in the chat, centering the conversation around Mark.
Push the like.
Oh, I was going to do a breaking news button. I was in the wrong one.
Push.
Oh, hold on. How's it going, Mark? You guys surviving, thriving? How many kids you guys have these days? How many kids can you and Mark fit inside your RV over there? The Shaggin' Wagon. Should we just bang out a couple voicemails while we let the chat populate? Let's bang out a few voicemails while I catch my breath. I've been drinking this Brazilian Guarana Antarctica. This is the devil. The devil drinks this before he's ready to mess some things up. I feel like I want to go riot in the street after drinking this. My heart rate's punching through my chest. Ready to get a Brazilian after I drink one of these, right, ladies? Okay, here we go. Play a few voicemails. Let's turn this music off in the background. We are pumping out content today. That's right, folks. Let's go to our first voicemail. If anyone wants to call the voicemail line, there it is, loud and proud, 401-213-9828. Say it with me, 401-213-9828. Call it an even number of times. Here we go.
Hi, Dave. This is Mimi from Pittsburgh again.
Hey, Mimi.
I'm not calling with any questions. I'm just calling to say thanks for keeping me company.
Oh.
I enjoy your podcasts. I enjoy your channels. My husband passed away last year.
I'm sorry, Mimi.
And you sort of keep me company. So thanks a lot. Keep up the good work. Bye-bye.
Mimi. You're so kind. Everyone give Mimi a shout out in the chat. How kind is Mimi? Mimi, send me a private message with your address. We'll send you a postcard. I haven't sent out any postcards in a while. Hope you're doing okay out there, Mimi. Glad we can keep you company. I'll tell you what, Mimi. If you need more company, if I'm not making enough videos, I'll recommend some other YouTubers that sound and act like me and that I think are also good company. You know, I was thinking this the other day. I was like, I was doing my live stream today for the Patreon in front of maybe 17 or so people. We did it like a 90-minute live stream, and I was like, you guys, we're all just keeping each other company. I'm working from home. You guys are working from home. Or you're working from your office and you still want to steal some company time. Regardless, we're here for each other. How kind. How kind. All right, let's go to our next voicemail.
Hey, Dave and everyone. It's Sarai. If you hear noise in the background, I'm walking back to my dog to his job.
Bad audio.
And yeah, the dog's never over. I don't know what it is. So showing the better. Anyway, that's right.
Sarai, this is virtually unlistenable. I have a standard here. It's pretty low. Let me see if this is any better.
Mark wants to make it official. He's going to have to say himself.
Okay, I heard. Okay. Mark wants to make it official. We heard that. Let's keep listening.
But I'm still going to have fun. Still going to go stand. But, yeah, I'm just going to do me. I'm going to live my life.
She's going to do me, she says.
Bye.
Hold on. Is Tasha home? Tasha, are you home? You want to hear the craziest story in the world? Did you read my text? Can you come on air to hear the story? We got Tasha just came in, guys. Sorry. Let me see if I can listen to the rest of Sarai's voicemail. Sorry, it's just breaking out.
Do my little Vic pen. But other than that, I'm going to try it and see what I can do. And I just want to lose a little bit more weight. On up. And then go from there. All right. And I'm assuming people watching The Bachelor tonight. Night this time has actual TV. That would be a relief. All right.
Always
I'll
good
see
to
you guys soon.
Always good to
All
hear
right,
from you,
bye.
Sarai. Bye-bye. Just couldn't hear any of that. Oh, is that what I think that is? Could you bring the gift I got you?
Yes.
And you already saw my text.
You should read this.
Oh, I should read this? Do we have a package on air? Oh boy, breaking news. Hold on, let me get her. Hold on guys. We have a new package that I feel like Mr. Rogers over here when a package arrives. I want to get the proper website up here. Yo, hold on, don't spoil this show here. Hold on. Okay, you know what? We're gonna save the package for a few minutes, but let me just say it was addressed to Tasha. You want to read who this was addressed to? We have a new package. We have a new. Apparently, I don't know if the post office knows this, but what does that say?
Dave Neal Power Recapper.
Power Recapper is getting mail now. I'll open this in a minute from our good friend Mimsy Yellow. Pronounce that right. Okay, so all right, let's slide Tasha in here. Can you believe this? Boone and I. Okay, here's what happened. You guys are getting an exclusive story. Slide Tasha in. Hi, how are you, baby? Do you want some Brazilian crack?
I'll have a sip.
Okay, have a sip. We'll be doing jumping jacks all night. All right, guys, you're getting an exclusive story right now. Boone and I went to the store to pick up beets because at the supermarket last night that we were at, the beets were expensive. They were like 3 for like $2.50. They were not that good. They were not that big.
They're tiny.
They come with the sprout. I don't know why you need. I don't know what this motion is. They come with the sprout, which you don't even need the stalk. So I was like, you know what? My local place has a good beet price. Some would say you can't beat it. And oh my god. And anyway, so I got a bunch of big beets, and I was gonna get you some flowers because it's a Monday, and you could every week all these flowers. And then I remembered your orchid. Drowned. You had a drowned orchid. Tasha, I don't know if you guys know this. Tasha, the green screen, look at those. Tasha knows how to water these with 1 ice cube at a time. She reads it poetry.
I've actually quit the ice cube method, and it's working better for me.
So you've quit the ice cube method.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Just soaking it, but leaving it out for the soak, and then putting it back in. So basically unpotting and repotting every time.
So much like an orchid needs very delicate care, we also have a basset hound who also needs very delicate care. He wants to be walked, but not too much. He wants to be, on a leash, but he doesn't want to be pulled. And there's all these qualifications our elderly dog has, would you say? So I take the dog to the store. Yes, I leave him in the car. It's 54 degrees outside. He actually enjoys.
I'm sure you were only in there for 2 minutes.
I was in there for 2 minutes. I knew exactly where the beets were. I was only in there for a beet. I get an orchid. I get the beets. I have no bags. I'm leaving the place. We come to park at home, and I take the orchid and I put it on top of my Toyota, and I take the beets and I put them on top of my Toyota. And then I take the dog out. The dog used to be able to jump right out. Now he has to be kind of carried out. He's old, and you could tell he didn't want to go in the direction of the house. He wanted to go for a walk, and I was like, it's nice weather outside. We have some time to kill. I'll walk him up the hill. He just needs a tiny little bit of a walk. Okay. So I go, you know what? You know me, country boy Dave, power recapper. No one's going to steal from me. I leave the orchid and the beets on top of the car. I walk the dog up the hill, and I walk him probably, you know the hill I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just right up here. And I go just past the hill where these are no longer in this, And also I've had my car battery stolen and things like that, but surely no one's, stealing a $20 orchid or a beet, right? Who would do that? I start walking back. You know me, my eyesight not sharp, but we're at the top of the hill. I start walking back. I see somebody, and I'm far away from my car, but I'm a straight eye line, but I'm far from the car. I'm like 100 yards away. And I see someone grab this and just start walking away, and I go, that clearly that, and there's like, there's 40 other cars in the line, so I'm like, clearly that's not my car. And sure, they had a black umbrella, and they were walking away, and I couldn't see anything else about this person, and I just start going, hey, hey, and I start running down, and the dog's like amped because I'm yelling, and he's like, arr! So he's chasing after, but he's really slow, so he burns out like immediately, and he starts to like slide, like he's not even running properly. So we get down to where our house is, and this person has turned the corner. They literally they didn't turn around. They just kept on walking away with their umbrella. I can't even see the orchid. I can't even see if it's in their possession. But sure enough, as I'm running by the car, all that's left is a sack of beets. Why they didn't want beets, beyond me. They decided the orchid was the more valuable thing. Now, sometimes you leave something in the front of your house. It's free. It's assumed some things are free. Nobody has ever left something on the top of their car. To me, that's property. I'm leaving property on top of property. So I know the dog's dragging ass. He can't run anymore. He's done. He gassed it all on the downhill. He's done. So I take the dog and I throw him. I open the gate to inside our place and throw him just into the driveway. And then I lock him in the driveway so he's at least safe. And I'm dressed like this. I had a dress shirt on. I went out on a dress shirt and gym shorts because they can only see the nice part of me. So I run around the corner and I'm still yelling at this person. And I run around the corner and there they are like far up, but I see that they just did something. So as I'm running up there, about halfway, I look over and I see that they ditched this. So they knew they were being called out, but they didn't say, oh, my bad, sorry, I thought we were giving out orchids today. And they just ditched it. And I was like, and I just started yelling, thank you so much for that. And now I think my car is probably going to get messed with because they probably remember that was my car. So anyway, that was my story. So take your orchid.
You know what?
But they didn't throw it. They kind of just gently placed it down. These things, as delicate as they are, this thing's got a story now.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was just a grandma who made a mistake and was afraid of.
Why wouldn't they go, oh my
yelling.
gosh, I'm so sorry. And then you're right. And then I had to remember, I'm the male. I'm like the aggressor now. For all they know, I've got a gun and I'm going to gun someone down for an orchid. But it's a $20 plant. It's not the end of the world, but I got that. I came back huffing and out of breath. The dog didn't know what was going on. So the orchids. So breaking news, folks, we have an orchid. Bruce says the top of someone's car is sacred. Code is you have to tell someone if their coffee mug is up there before they drive off. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a knife maybe, Tasha? Yeah, do I need a knife to open this? You don't think so? So this is from Mimsy Ello. This is actually our first commissioned package. Thank you so much. You know what this is?
I heard you say you ordered something.
So I ordered this from our friend who has done my roses. You can't see it right now. She's done my cross stitch she actually did one of these for me. You know what? All right, I'll just get it to show you guys. Oh, I just stepped on something. So the first time we ever met, she had given me this, which of course is great. It's me. I digress. And then when we met Alicia again in Brooklyn a few months ago with the show that I bombed at. By the way, I just got a new super chat from Sarai. Dave, the power runner to the rescue. I left a better voicemail. Oh, thank you. Sarah says, I'm glad it didn't end in some sort of confrontation. No, if the person needed a few bucks, I'm the first one in the world to give whatever I can. But it was like, no one needs an orchid. Okay. No one's like, if I only had an orchid, my mom would come back. No one needs an orchid. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't think there's any resale value for orchids. Maybe they would have gotten a few bucks. Anyway, so this is, you can't see with the green screen, but, Alicia got these for Tasha and myself. Nice roses that were made. So of course, at the very least, to see what else she's got going on, you can go check out her page on Instagram right there. Alicia's in the chat. There she is. So anyway, I don't want to give away her address, but she's in the 42nd Street, New York City. No, I'm kidding. Just give it away. If any. All right, here it is. So this is exciting. This is our first commissioned. Oh, very nice wrapping. Here we have. Dave, thank you so much for the custom order. It was an honor to make for you. You and your community have been a lifesaver this past year. They bring me so much joy and love. Alicia. How kind. Isn't that kind? What a great brand. She's got that witchcraft energy. We love a good witch. All right. Oh, a couple stickers. Quartz. Of course, I love you. Can you see that? Of course, I love you. A couple of donuts here. Merry Magic. These are great. All right. And then here we go. I'm going to open this right here. Let's go wide again. Just move my let me move my head around here 1 second. Go back over here. Get rid of some of this. And then here we go. It's got a nice sticker right there. I'm very excited. I know what this is already, but I'm excited to hold it in the flesh. Oh, look at this, folks. Breaking news. That's called a YouTube play button right there, folks. Cool, right? This is a reminder for me to remember who I owe my loyalty to, and it's the good people over here at YouTube. How great is that? I actually have some good YouTube news. Tasha, do you want to hear my good YouTube news? It's brand new YouTube news, Tasha. I'm going to share it with you guys. Thank you so much, Alicia. This is great. If anyone wants custom orders, go to Alicia on Instagram. Mimziello. Looking for, is it this? All right, ready, Tasha? I got this email today. Dave Neal, you are eligible for, they didn't say Power Recapper. You are eligible for our exclusive partner development program. Do you ever wish you could talk to someone directly at YouTube? Well, yes, I do. Every day I'm like, I just wish I could vent my concerns to somebody. You now have the chance to get your very own dedicated partner manager. This is your chance to team up with a partner manager for one-on-one strategic advice, direct access to YouTube, exclusive invites to YouTube events, workshops, and more. Tasha, get your favorite YouTube-colored red dress and get ready. Space is limited, and I went to apply, and the system's down. But it's Google, so and it's free, too. It's not like they're trying to sell me anything. YouTube's such a great company to work for or create for that they've got, But I'd love to have, like, eventually one day, like, a nice big mural with the play button or something. You know what'd be cool someday is doing, like, a play button of, like how they do those mosaics with every single thumbnail I've ever made? Like, imagine if I had every single thumbnail of every YouTube video I've ever made out into, like, one of these things. You can do that pretty easily, right? Maybe? The knife? Okay, there's the knife. Oh, we just got a super chat from Jenny Sturenberg. Thank you, Jenny. She says, how's Boone? I think he's great. He's good. He helped me solve a crime today. If you didn't catch earlier, Boone is a crime-solving dog. Yeah, nobody takes this dog seriously. The worst he could do is lick you to death. That's the worst he could do. All right, let's go back to some voicemails. It is a Bachelor pre-party. It's 4:20 p.m. in the Pacific time zone. And let's see. I'm going to give Sarai the chance to redo her voicemail. Let's see if it sounds like she's talking through a Burger King drive-thru.
Hey, Dave. It's Sarai. Round 2.
That's better. Much better, Sarai.
Hopefully this one will be a lot better. I was walking back to my dog sitting job, and I guess the audio was really bad because I was using my Bluetooth earbuds. So I guess I was not working for voicemails. Anyway, what I was saying in there was if I wanted to thank you for your advice with my personal life that I mentioned on the community page. And if Mark wants to make it official, he has to do it himself. But I'm still going to go see him. I'm still going to have my fun, and if it, goes from there, it goes from there. If not, then, at least I'm having fun. And
girls
so,
just want to have fun.
The other guy, Ian, we'll see what happens. I mean, right now we're just friends. We're talking as friends. So we'll see what happens. The door is not closed, but it's not open. And then also I wanted to mention, starting after tonight, because I'm drinking a little bit tonight, I'm going to try the dry January to see how well I do. Plus it's saving money. And so that's what I'm planning on, and it helps me want to lose more weight.
Nice.
Like I said in the previous voicemail, I just want to tone up my body to what I want it to be, not what people want me to want it to be. And so, and if they call me skinny, then I'll take it as a compliment. And I'll be like, yeah, hell yes, I'm skinny. Anyway, so that's basically it. And I'll be watching The Bachelor tonight with regular live TV. I couldn't do it at my last job. So that was my voicemail. All right. See you guys later. All right.
Thank you so much, Sarai, for your voicemail, your updated voicemail with much improved audio. Hey, good for you. Yeah. People, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the quickest move people can make with their nutrition, the quickest is to get rid of drinking sodas, to get rid of drinking any additives in your coffee, to get rid of any sugary beverages. And a sugary beverage is alcohol. Alcohol is super sugary. Alcohol, sugar, I'm not a nutritionist. Now, I still maintain I need some joy in life. So I have my, Brazilian bombshell beverage over here. I put coconut milk in my coffee. It's very low on sugar. And so I'm not a big sugar guy outside of my beet juice. You know me, I've been crushing that beet juice. But do you expect 7 videos a day without a strong beet juice diet? That I can't sustain on that. By the way, beet juice makes the toilet look like a crime scene, but that's neither here nor there. All right, folks. So good for you, yeah. And so people go sober for different reasons. Some they see it getting out of control, or it's a go-to. It's kind of like me when I was having frozen pizza. I had to stop eating frozen pizza for a year. I actually had a frozen pizza yesterday, but I cut it in half while it was still frozen. My problem is when I put the full pizza into the oven, I'm going to eat the full pizza. There's no save a little for later. How about I save it for now? I'm going to shove it in my mouth until my, lips get chapped from all the salty crust, being force-fed in like I'm foie gras. So that's my problem. But I respect you, and I love to look to hear your updates. Somebody had asked, Flutter politely, "Hello, Dave. What are your thoughts on Bob Saget? Was he an influence of yours as a stand-up comic? Who are your biggest influences?" I'll tell you what, Bob Saget, I saw him live in college doing stand-up. He wasn't the type of guy that you would say writes the most thought-provoking material. He's rapid-fire fast. His stand-up sounds like if you heard a British person, you go, "That's British." You can hear a British accent. To hear Bob Saget stand up, it feels like the cadence of somebody who started stand up in the 70s, and it's fast and it's witty and it's all these things. I covered it today as my first video on the Dave Neal Show. I want to thank everybody who subscribed to the Dave Neal Show. The reason I created a brand new YouTube channel is to differentiate the algorithm. So that the people who follow the Dave Neal Show will click on videos that don't necessarily have Bachelor content in the subject there. It's very hard to make a non-Bachelor related video on my channel because the Bachelor content has become so successful that if I make a video that gets half the love as normal, YouTube will see that as a failure, when in fact it's not a failure at all. I will show you right now the behind the scenes of day 1 of the Dave Neal Show. Now, as you guys know, I haven't even updated graphics on this. I thought the Dave Neal Show would take another couple weeks or a month before it got 1,000 subscribers. It's already at 1,500. It's just incredible. So I'm going to show you guys the studio here. And so this is just in one day. The impressions click-through rate is 28.6%, which is extremely high. It's about triple as high as my Bachelor channel, and the average view duration is extraordinary. So everyone who said they would join my channel and said that they would click on the video when I uploaded it, you guys kept your word. I appreciate it. It's going to do a lot to show YouTube how loyal you guys are. We have to train YouTube that this audience of people are here to have fun. And the goal is to make this channel blow the doors off the other one, and that way, God forbid, Bachelor goes away or it's off season or we don't have much to talk about. We can come on here and have some other conversations. So again, big thanks. Here's the behind the scenes of the video, getting nice solid views. The reach here, there aren't many stats because it's only literally day 1, so I can't really show you any of the stats. The video at the YouTube channel is not monetized. I'll show you this. It needs 4,000 watch hours, which is a lot. It'll probably take several weeks to get monetized if I make videos every day. Maybe longer. It could take longer. So it's kind of like sort of an investment, but that's where it is. So thank you guys all so much for that. Really appreciate everyone sticking around. As far as we know right now, tomorrow's first video is going to be about Logan Paul spending $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards. And then we're going to dive into Floyd Mayweather owing him money from his fight. And then we're going to go into the mansion that Logan Paul was able to buy with his YouTube revenue. These are all sort of stories that tie together. But wouldn't it be nice to have your boy over here hanging out in the little hot tub doing live recaps? Wouldn't that be nice? One day, folks, we can dream. All right, let's go to another voicemail, and I'll catch you on your chats. This is from, Catherine.
Hi, Dave. This is Catherine from Florida, and I'm calling about a not Bachelor-related thing, but something that I'm hoping that you could maybe give some advice on.
Sure.
As somebody who really wants to break into the YouTube and social media entertainment space, what would you say is the best advice that you could give somebody on where to start? Like, do you just post a video on your YouTube channel and hope for the best? Should you start on, Instagram, doing Reels, TikTok, what has worked best for you? I know that your channel took a while to grow, and now this new channel that you started has taken off significantly faster because of your known presence already. But as somebody who wants to start, has one subscriber on their YouTube channel, and has absolutely no idea what they're doing, what is the best advice that you can give on the very first thing you should do? That's my question. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that you maybe have some answers. I would really appreciate your input on somebody who's getting very discouraged. So thanks for your help. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I appreciate you, and I understand getting discouraged. I would say this. The first thing I would say is this. I cannot promote anyone more than Catherine Manning. Okay, her YouTube channel is dedicated to helping people grow their YouTube channel. So she just is going to have all the answers for you. So whenever I say, oh, do this, do that, you got to watch every one of those videos 10 times. Just get obsessed with learning about the lingo and the language around YouTube. But also, if you really take it seriously, you got to learn how to make good thumbnails. You have to make sure you have a semi-great quality camera. Your iPhone, if you have, is probably good enough, to be honest. And you have to have a point. You have to have entertainment and information. So depending on what you're trying to talk about, I would say don't worry about Instagram Reels and TikToks. Make a YouTube video, and then maybe you can make short Reels to promote it. But it's, the thing that made my channel take off, even when I was just doing weekly recaps, getting it to the first couple thousand subscribers, was people knew I was going to make a video on that episode. I made videos while vacationing in remote parts of the world. I made videos from national forests and rainforests and literally places where I could barely get internet, and I made my recaps. And people knew they were going to show up, and I don't think I've missed one. Except this year I missed one while I was I think I missed a Michelle recap while I was in New York, but I was still doing 3 or 4 videos a day. It was just, but the point is that you got to give people a reason to subscribe, and the asking them to subscribe should make common sense because they want to subscribe to you. And I always tell people, it's like with stand-up. With stand-up, you say, you got to do 10 years before you're good or whatever. It's like, honestly, if you look at it as a stat, if you tell someone, all right, you got to write 100 jokes to get 3 good ones. The person goes, all right, I'll write 100 jokes to get 3 good ones. Well, you might have to make 50 YouTube videos before you get 50 subscribers. So just start it like you're in school and don't expect immediate results, and just enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of learning about the equipment you want to use and joining the YouTuber subreddit and all the different communities that are out there. But ask me some more questions. But as far as like not getting discouraged, you got to really see what you want and find out how to become an expert in that field and just keep getting better at it. Catherine Manning had like no following till a couple years ago. She talks about how much money she makes, and it's changed her whole life. And you don't need all the fancy cameras and all the doodads. You just need to have like a pretty good working relationship with what will make videos perform well, which is 2 things: clickability and watch time. That's it. That's all that matters. If people will click on your video a higher percentage of time than everyone else, you'll get watches. And if they stick around for 30, 40, 50%, you got a hit. With my channel, when I get a 30% click-through rate, CTR, on a video, done. YouTube's like, all right, boys, march it in, and it throws it to the front of the page. And then you get to see the full worth of a global audience watching your stuff. But did that take me years before I got it? Absolutely. Could I have done it a lot faster if I was paying attention to how to do it? Yes, absolutely. Grateful Edge says, Dave, are you going to do any live streams on the Dave Neal Show channel? Potential topic idea, favorite comedians, comedic skits. I will for sure consider like my Thursday live streams to be on the Dave Neal channel. I don't know if I'm actually, let's see if I'm allowed to. So if I hit this button right here, this is to upload a video. Let's see, upload. Oh, I can go live. Hey, maybe we'll start going live over there. It's not monetized yet, so it's kind of like, no, I appreciate when the random super chat comes in. So maybe we'll get that. Maybe that'll be like a bonus. Like when we hit 5,000 subscribers, we'll start doing live streams over there. We'll have to see how that goes. But it's a great idea, and I'm definitely looking to do whatever I can to sort of enjoy the Bachelor content, but also bring in a new audience that would appreciate things if, say, the Bachelor goes away one day. I think that's kind of important for all of us. All right, let's go to our next voicemail. We don't have, let's see, do we have any new voicemails from this hour? If anyone wants to call in, 401-213-9828. The rest are from earlier today. Let's go to Gainesville, Florida.
Dave, this is Dave Walker from Gainesville, Florida, 850.
Hold on, he's giving his phone number out.
428.
Okay.
I have a couple questions I would like to ask you. Like, one is, why you say hit, subscribe or liking even odd number of times? I just wondered what that's all about. And
all right, so just to answer that, I say an odd number of times because if you hit it once, you get it up, it'll count as a like. But if you hit it again, it counts as nothing. So if you hit it 3 times, it counts as a like. If you hit it 8 times, it counts as nothing. So I say an odd number of times. You can just hit it once.
a few other things. I love comedians. I used to go to Comedy Zone in Tallahassee. Oh God, 90 times out of 100 days. And I just, I could talk to you for a second if you don't mind. Just give me a call back sometime. I'd appreciate it. Because I have a few quickie questions other than that. But I just wanted to talk to you personally, not just pose them on this thing. If you can. If you don't, call me back, no problem. But anyhow, God bless you. Thank you.
Dave, thank you so much. From one Dave to another. I can't call people. This is just a voicemail line. So this doesn't have it's not a phone line. It's just like an internet thing. But call in anytime. Absolutely. All right, let's go to Raza here.
Hey, Dave. My name is Stasa, and I'm calling from Israel. And I wanted to talk about...
Hold on, I want to make sure I pronounce that right. Let's hear the name again.
Hey, Dave. My name is Stasa, and I'm calling from Israel. And I wanted to talk about... I'm listening to the video from yesterday about Marissa and Riley, and you made a comment about Marissa being codependent and... or I don't know if you were the one that said that she was codependent, but you said that, like, something about codependency, which is when someone is putting someone else's needs before themselves. And if I heard it correctly, I just wanted to share my perspective on that because, so on my podcast, we talk to like a therapist who comes on and we talk about like different topics, and we had a 2-part episode on codependency. And I learned a lot, and it really changed my perspective on it. And one of the things that he said, and I don't want to butcher that, that's why I'm not saying his name or anything, in case I misinterpreted it, whatever. So the way he said it was like codependency is one person cannot be codependent. Like a relationship could be codependent. Kind of like how, like, I'm a co-host, so I can't be a co-host by myself. I need another co-host in order for it to be co-host instead of just host. And with the codependency, any codependent relationship, if one person is codependent, then the other person is like enabling the codependency too. So it's not necessarily like, it can't be like one person is codependent and the other one is not, because ultimately the relationship won't work out because it wouldn't be able to survive in a relationship where one person is not codependent, if that makes sense. I hope I'm saying it clearly, but it's a really interesting conversation. But I think that ultimately when there's like one person being dependent and the other person is not, like, the relationship like that won't last. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to say that she's codependent and he's, all independent and fine. Like, I think that there's a lot that we don't know about their relationship, but like, to use the term codependent, like, it's on a relationship. It's not just on her. It's on the relationship. And if it didn't work out, then that might speak to one of them or both of them, but only a relationship could be codependent, if that makes sense. So anyways,
Absolutely.
hope you have a great week. Bye.
Thank you so much for the call, all the way from Israel. Much appreciated. And I make so many videos that I could understand. So we made a video after that video saying, yeah, you're right. Someone else had commented that this is less about possibility of codependency and more about attachment style. I relate the two, and obviously I'm not an expert, so please don't listen to anything I have to say here. So codependency is kind of like, it's kind of like the fun word to use, but what's probably going on is an anxious attachment style. What we saw from Bachelor in Paradise. We wouldn't know any of this if we didn't watch it go down on Bachelor in Paradise, where Riley was off doing the worm on the dance floor, and she's literally losing her mind. She's grown. She's ruminating. Her whole body's morphing to be in panic mode because she can't control. Like, he's not there. The second he comes back, she's like, everything's back together. So I see that as codependent, but you're right, it's not. It's really more an attachment style. So let's see. Where's the signs of anxious attachment? Oh, this is with kids. In adults, difficulty trusting others, low self-worth, worries that your partner will abandon you. And of course, you're on Bachelor in Paradise. Who shouldn't? You should be worried your partner's going to abandon you. If the producers could have it their way, they'll do it by episode 3. Craving closeness and intimacy, being overly dependent in relationships, being overly sensitive to a partner's actions and moods, being highly emotional, impulsive, unpredictable, and moody. So absolutely, if I had to reword what I was saying, I'd probably go with an anxious attachment style. Bree Burner and her guy say your favorite couple is in the chat. We've got Bree Burner and Mr. Bree Burner hanging out in the chat. It's good to see a couple of people hanging out there, so thanks for being a part of the crowd. Barbara says, Dave, you're the best. I said it years ago, and I'm saying it again today. Well, thank you so much. I'm trying to see. I had a comment or two there. Kate says, how's your new laptop going? Have you noticed any changes in the quality, speed? Well, of course. This thing is, it's like going from a nice Toyota to a Lamborghini. My laptop crushes. I can have my Photoshop open, my editing software. I can be... the Patreon has really seen the difference. Because when I'm in Patreon, I'll show you guys Patreon mode. So check this out. This is Patreon mode. I click over here and I go to this one. And this does my picture-in-picture. So as I'm on Patreon making content, I'm talking to you guys as we're looking at our different tabs, and we'll pull Photoshop up, so we can like pull the Photoshop up right here, and then like look how quickly I'm able to pull Photoshop up. And sorry, now I have a graphic in the way, but I can just like go through my things and be like, all right, let's make the Bob's, let's make a thing, and we'll start working on the whatever. So this is the mode that I've been using with the Patreon, and as the Patreon has noticed, I'm able to make a ton of extra videos. Move the clock out of the way here. I'm doing 2-3 Patreon videos a week. Next one's tomorrow, and it's been a ton of fun. It's been good to have the ability to work quicker. I have added an extra monitor, so I have 2 separate monitors plus my laptop monitor. And I use it. The extra monitor I use for live streams just for your chats, so I can see big. By the way, I'm probably so behind on your chats. Let me play the next voicemail so I can try to catch up on your chats and multitask here. Here we go. This is from Saturday. This is old.
Hi, Dave. It's Pam from Summit, Illinois. I love what you're doing. I love your content. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think Marissa and Riley's thumbnail is too busy. Just my opinion. Bye.
Oh, how funny! I thought she was gonna say something really critical. Let's listen to that one more time.
And Riley's thumbnail is too busy.
Let's see if I can find the thumbnail she's talking about here. Where is it? Which is this the one? Is it what? What's too busy about this? It looks like a mariachi band is performing. We got emojis, we got arrows, we got text. Okay, you're right. It's pretty busy. Sometimes I just want to throw. I'm like a cable news station. I just want to throw content at people. I'm like, what does it mean? Doesn't matter. Just infographic. Emojis, broken arrows. Where is, let's go back to Ash and K. They had a good comment. Click-through rate is literally the number of people who click on your thumbnail divided by how many people see the thumbnail. Yeah, so if YouTube's going to promote your video to an audience, it better have a good click-through rate. It better. Now, as my channel has gotten featured more, my click-through rate goes down. But a good video, my click-through rate is in the 30s. By the time it's being done promoted, it's down in 8%. But it gets like the main loyal people, like a video that's like, if Rachel Kirkconnell and Matt James broke up tomorrow, 35%. Boom. Everyone's going to want to hear, what you have to say about something. So anyway, yeah. So we have the voicemail line. Oh, we have a new super chat here. Don't you love this new tool? I need to make it bigger. Minika? Let me see down in the chat. Bree says, I never realized that once you have 1,000 subs, you can start getting ad revenue. Isn't that what you said on Instagram? Yes, but there's 2 qualifications. It used to be just 1,000 subs. Now it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, which is a lot of watch hours. My channel, I don't know what I get on a day-to-day. My channel gets a lot, let's see. I'll let you know in a second what I'm getting on my main channel. But 4,000 watch hours can take some people, can take people 6 months to make. It can take a very long time. I'll let you guys know where I'm at, how many watch hours I have. Let's see if I can watch hours. All right. So in the last 28 days, I have 127,000 watch hours on the main channel. So you would only need 4,000 to get, to get your revenue going. So if we look at the last 7 days, how many watch hours? I've had 38,000 watch hours in the last 7 days. So I'm averaging 4,000 to 6,000 watch hours per day. So if my channel were needing monetization, I'd get it in 1 day. But again, these numbers are pretty good. This is based off of, if you guys want to know the last 365 days, I've got 2.1 million watch hours, which is baloney. Crazy. Just crazy. So thank you guys so much for being a part of that statistic. So how quickly will it happen on my new channel? My guess is it'll take about a week. About a week. Like my video right now has 1,000 views and it's getting about 5 minutes of view. So my video has 5,000 watch minutes. So 5,000 divided by 60. I mean, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go on my channel. But, it might add up over time. Dave absolutely co-hosts himself. Wait, what was the co-host comment? I might have lost it. Dave absolutely co-hosts himself. His personality strength is at least 5 of mine. Oh, you're too kind. I have voices in my head. What can you do? We enjoy each other. Bree says I have 300 subs from like 15 videos I did and didn't realize I was so close. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. And the key is, YouTube promotes longer content. So, but we're only at 150 views. Are people, we'll talk, we're going to finish this strong on Clayton's season. Now, obviously this has turned into way more behind the scenes, but I'm kind of going with where you guys drive me. And, that looks like, there's the Minika 82 super chat I just saw. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. The thumbnail, Bruce says, the thumbnail's too busy. Please call back at a different time when it is less busy. My thumbnails like to be busy. It's too busy could be a soundbite. Yeah, that's a funny one. Let's see. Let me play her voicemail one more time to see if it's worth a sound. Hold on.
But I think Marissa and Riley's thumbnail is too busy.
It's too busy. It kind of sounds like almost like a Wisconsin.
Thumbnail is too busy.
Too busy. Maybe not. All right. What do we have here? So tonight's episode is going to be fun. We'll be back in a couple hours. Bree says that is actually a ton of watch hours. No, it's a lot. Getting to 4,000 watch hours for anyone to get their channel monetized. It is definitely something they should be proud of. Absolutely. Bree says, especially if you do 5 to 10 minute videos. Yeah. DM me if you ever have any, specific questions, like any of you guys. If you have specific questions, by all means. But of course, like I said, Catherine Manning has all the better answers, and she does a better job at explaining it. Jake Card says, do live streams count towards watch hours? That's a good question. I believe so, but you know what? I don't know that for sure. Oh, I'm all caught up on your super chats. So again, thank you all so much. It doesn't look like we have any other voicemails. If anyone has a voicemail that wants to criticize any of my thumbnails, by all means, I have no problem. By the way, let's go to the thumbnail she criticized and look at the stats, and I'll let you know if it's too busy. Because I'm not against being criticized here, but I do want to see. Let's see here. This is the thumbnail. I believe that she was criticizing, and it's actually performing really well. So this thumbnail has gotten 16,000 views and 44 new subscribers. It doesn't have the revenue because it's delayed a few days, but this would have been from yesterday, and I believe she called me Saturday. So let me see what the previous thumbnail is that she was very concerned about here. She said my thumbnail was too busy. It might have been this one. Let's see if this was the thumbnail that's too busy. Let's see if I can find it. You know what? I can't. It does. You know what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really. Christine Marciano says Dave's brain is too busy. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Brianna says, can you make a channel and get it monetized and then sell it? I'm sure you could. I don't know what it would be worth. If you know what I mean, like. Not to mention, if this channel, if I sold this channel, no one, I feel like people watch because you build a personal relationship. It's not like I'm selling a news platform. Any last voicemails here? We're at the 9-minute mark. What did I want to talk about? Oh, did you guys see? I don't want to show. So this is the Discord, and this is where people come to chat during the episodes here. So. Real life discussions, live chat room. This is where people will be. I don't mean to give away the private community here, but if you want to go there, it's a free site, and I pinned the link. Can you guys see the link to the Discord? That way, if you want to be a part, it's a fun little crowd of people that literally just watch Bachelor, like you guys. They'll watch the show, and they'll just chat with people as they watch. I try to stop in every Discord. I'm usually cooking dinner and taking notes and seeing which Hillary Duff thumbnail I want to use for the, whatever. So it's kind of a lot. Tiffany says, what lady thanked the limo driver night one? I have no idea. I have no idea the answer to that question. AC's in the house. Good to see ya. Jalisa, or as I like to say, Halisa, says, Dave, your thumbnails are perfect. Well, if you watch on the Patreon, I go into such ridiculous explanation of every aspect of a thumbnail. I'll be like, well, we want to put the arrow there, but we want to make and I swear, if you want like really inside baseball, like if you really want like irreverent jabberjawing while I put together thumbnails, because it's one thing to see a finalized thumbnail, and again, these things aren't rocket science, right? It's one thing to see a finalized thumbnail, but then there's another thing, because I'm looking at this and I'm going, all right, I'm gonna need the photo of Marissa on the left, but honestly, the filter's so much that people might not even recognize her, so I want the photo on the right, and then I clipped out the part that says, be the first to know when Riley and Marissa is back, which is from their Cameo. Anonymous, but always on Cameo, and they are temporarily unavailable. And by the way, this is a downgraded version of the thumbnail. It was a higher quality, but it kind of uploaded whatever. So but out of New York City, ran a merge to do my hair. So I just try to include information, which sounds like a lot, and it is, but you go, you look at it, you go, Marissa moved out. She's no longer with Riley. Heartbreak, sad emoji. Boom, let's watch. And then it gets a ton of views. Is it rocket science? No. Is it some form of science? I mean, yeah, like in a way, there's a science to like trying to stimulate people and get them to click, but not overstimulate them. And what I found out that works really well. And then of course, as you see, I add all the drop shadows, which is like the little background shadows, and I add the white stroke right there, and I add the arrow with it's not that exciting to see the final product, but as I'm talking people through it, if you're the type of person that wants to like smoke a little and watch something happen for a while, then today's live stream, we did 2 full videos. Jalisa says, I'm watching your live stream on 2 different accounts because I'm such a fan. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Christine says, New Year's Eve was a blast. Dave was the best show in town. Well, that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. If you guys saw my Instagram, I got, right when the live stream was over, I accidentally dumped the champagne and it sprayed over everything. Lightweight. Dawn says, here's the obligatory, we have 200 people watching in the live chat and only 68 likes. Go smash the like button. I have to agree. The number one way for live streams to get recommended to a bigger audience, which, brings me a little bit more revenue, which gives me more incentive to do it. Because I'll be honest, these live streams are not the be all end all when it comes to, this isn't the breadwinner. But I absolutely love chatting with you guys. Which, by the way, is why I love the Patreon live stream so much, because I can chat with you guys while I make content and kind of talk my way through it. And just trying to get to the rest of your comments. Jalisa says, can you play the girls squealing sounding like hamsters again? Oh, that was from... Oh, yeah, geez. What was that from? Let's see if we can find that Bachelor... ABC. All right, I'll play that. If you didn't watch my earlier video, there was this real squealing sound. Let's see if it's in this one.
How's it going? We're in this Beverly Hills mansion and everything is just beautiful and luxurious. This is totally my vibe. Wait, are those
This is tonight's episode.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh my God! You guys, I'm sorry about that. Those kids are amped up on sugar.
You're the first concert I ever went to in my whole life.
Clearly, this is a woman that needs absolutely no introduction. Acclaimed actress, singer, songwriter.
Haley Duff's sister.
Most importantly, mother of 3. Hillary Duff.
We love you. You guys, this is going to be a really fun day. It is Maya's birthday, and we want to throw her the birthday party of her dreams.
I can't wait to be bumping shoulders with Hillary Duff next to my man Clayton.
Be bumping Harrison's with her. All right, so that wasn't the one you were talking about. I don't know where it is. We'll have to find it. But let's wrap this puppy up. We got 4 minutes left. Let's wrap this puppy up. Yeah, everyone says, what's on Clayton's shirt? Doesn't it look like a bird shat on his shoulder? Create with Breely says, are there spoilers in the Discord? I joined but don't want spoilers. No, the Discord has a spoiler section and an unspoiled section. And I would say most of the chat happens in the unspoiled section, but you can see there's real life discussions, pet picks, spoiler zone, Tasha content, and appreciation, Dave's crew. So there's a lot of different crews. I think mainly people hang out in the live chat room page, but oh, look at this. Christopher Wood says, getting married on Saturday. Call me Chris, by the way. Oh, sorry. Call me Chris, by the way. Not sure why this says Chris. Hey, Chris Wood. Hey, congrats, man. Good luck on the wedding. I hope it goes great. I hope you have a blast and it's a fun time and your family gets to spend time with you and all that. Good. Congrats to you and the, I'm assuming lady, but congrats to you and whoever you're marrying. All right, couple more comments here. Lauren says, do you ever wonder if the Bachelor contestants tune into these live chats? Well, I do know Brendan Scanzano has attended a few. I know Katie has been there. I'm sure there's some others. Live streams probably less, but whenever I make content, I know Rachel Kirkconnell told me her parents were watching my channel. I make very specific content. So I'm sure there aren't many channels that are getting into the real specifics. So plus I'm trying to be nice and empathetic and graceful to them, so when the chatty broads were like, well, we don't want to do the recap anymore because we're sick of our low energy that it gives us, and it's like, well, why don't you just be positive? Why don't you not be just be positive and expect the best out of them and know that they're trying their best. I don't know. AC says, Dave, if you sold classes on how to make a profitable channel or how to edit videos, I think people would pay for it. Definitely a lucrative skill to learn. You know, it's a good question, and we've thought about this, and honestly, it's not my skill set to teach so much as it is to motivate. There are so many better people online on YouTube and all these places that can offer so much more than that, but I think what I do like to do is the Patreon, where I get to show people what I'm working on and show them that they can also achieve that. But it's a great idea. I just, once you start selling stuff, it becomes like, I don't know, am I that good at what I do? No, I kind of know what I know, but there's a lot that I don't know too. So I don't trust my competence to that level. But some people have asked me about private, I don't know, information sessions, so everyone could DM me for that. You know what I think I'd be good at is spending half an hour on someone's YouTube and telling them what they need to improve on. I could totally do that. We're getting out of here, but maybe if anyone has any questions about that, I just don't want to, it'd have to be something someone would have to donations only, because I don't want to set a price on that. Trying to get to all the comments. Yeah. Oh, you guys have a lot of comments here. So anyway, the Discord's in the chat, and Belizean Bad Boy Dave, what type of toes does Clayton have? That's a good question. I haven't decided if he has Egyptian toes yet. I haven't seen. Andy says, nothing popping up when I use the Discord link. Very interesting. I don't know if we'll post the Discord link back on Dave Neal's community, so you can go check it out there on Facebook. I think that's where it's posted. Dave Neal's community on Facebook. I know it's a lot of things. We're just trying to hit people where they are. So Dave Neal community on Facebook. I'll post a Discord link. I'm going to copy and paste it right here, and I'll post it right here. Discord link for tonight's live chat during the show. It should work. A new way to chat with friends. Let's post here. Let's see if it's working. Again, I don't know how these things work. Sometimes we'll have to see. Has anyone else confirmed if it works? Barbara says, trust your competence. A secret agency. Oh, maybe you're right. Let's see what it takes me to here. I'm getting ready to click out of this one in case it's something. We're way over the time. It's 4:58, so I'm going to be getting out of here. Did you know our Hyper Squad Pro? Oh no, it takes me to the page on my end. So I don't know. I don't have time to fix it right now. We'll try to figure it out. Go to Facebook, Dave Neal's community, to figure it out, and we'll be back here in a couple hours for the after episode show. So you guys have a fantastic one. Much appreciation to all of you for being a part of this community. Hey, where's my thing? And thank you, Alicia. Yeah, I feel like I should wear this around my neck, I should leave it there. All right, that's it. Bye, guys. Thank you to the new subscriber. Bye, guys.